Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Philly, and today we are back taking on the Death Knight for the second time in this playthrough. A couple things to go over very quickly. First thing you're going to note is your Lord is unavailable for this map. It does not matter what route you are playing, you do not get Dimitri, Claude, or Edelgard. Yeah. Second thing to note is that I recruited this monster, Shamir. Yep, Shamir is a very good unit for the most part, just because you can recruit her this early. Similar to Catherine, she comes in an advanced class of sniper, even though she's not level 20. So none of your other units can be a sniper at this point. Well, most likely, unless maybe if you trained up only one unit, they might be level 20. But even on Maddening mode, I don't think so. You'd have to grind quite a bit. But yeah, that means she comes with the Bowfair +5, or the Bowfair skill, so +5 attack when she's using a bow. Quite amazing. Not to mention, I did the same thing that I did with Catherine and Cyril on last chapter. I maxed out her class mastery using an auxiliary battle. And yeah, so she has the Hunter's Volley. I also used another auxiliary battle to master the Archer class, so she actually gets hit rate +20, which is really good. She comes with really good stats, as you can see. Her speed is boosted a little bit because I did cook some speed meals, as well as the defense and the dex. Deified fish, really good meal to cook. So you should be spending your time in the monastery, making sure that on the Fish of Mystery days you're getting those goddess messengers. Really helpful for your professor level, but also just it gives great stats in game, or in battle, I guess. Next thing, I guess, with the class mastery, I also did invest some time on those maps with Shamir. I also invested some time to master the Archer class and the Brigand class with Cyril. So this is going to make him a lot more powerful than he was in the last map. And then finally, just the same thing. I did master Myrmidon with Catherine, so she had speed +2. Not that she really needed it at this point, but it is going to become useful later on. That being said, strategy for this map, I guess. Most of the time, I see players either go everyone down the left or everyone down the right. I'm actually going to tackle both sides at once. Might as well do that. Yeah, so basically Catherine and Ash are going to take this side. Ash is going to be doing no fighting. So Catherine's basically going to solo this side by herself. It doesn't need to be Catherine if you didn't recruit Catherine in your playthrough. You could probably do this with anyone who's trained up pretty well. Like, I think my Byleth or my Felix even are perfectly capable of doing this job by themselves. I'm just going to have Catherine do it because she's my best unit, so she'll be in the least danger. Maybe if you were going to send a bit of a weaker unit, I would send a healer with them. But because Catherine's so good, I've got her with a concoction, and I think that's going to be all she needs. Now everyone else is going to go this way. So let's get into this. Hopefully this map will not take nearly as long as the last map. It does take a while to get around the map here, but not nearly as long as last time. So first thing, we're going to gambit. It's going to hit everyone but Byleth. And that's completely fine.
I'll crush them all.
So we'll send Catherine off to do her job over here. And it looks like the Iron Sword Plus is exactly enough to take this guy out. And then we can send Ash with her. Now for this side. So I think what I'm going to do... And this is where you're going to see Hunter's Volley. I'm going to be using it probably almost every turn. Look at that. 1-4 range. 19 times 2. You know what? Actually, I'm going to redo that. I think I attacked from the wrong tile. I would like...
Ready when you are to work.
I would like to attack from this tile just because I want linked attack on this guy. And if Shamir is holding a bow... she can't actually attack that guy. So let's do that from here. Slight misstep, but, you know, we're not going to need the Divine Pulses for this map, so... now, Cyril, I think he could go up here, and I'm sure with his new Death Blow ability that he's going to be able to murk this guy. And that's true with the Iron Bow. He could definitely do it with the Steel Bow as well, but no point.
Next up,
with the linked attack from Shamir, I think Byleth should have a pretty good gambit hit rate here. 90%, and it leaves the guy on 1 HP. But more importantly, it freezes 4 units, so that's my plan for dealing with this room right off the hop here. I think I'm going to get Annette a kill. And that archer is targeting her, but I don't think there's any way that they can double her. That wasn't the greatest level up, but it doesn't matter too much. She's got 10 AS. He's got 9, so yeah, he's only doing 17, so he's fine.
What should I do?
Or she's fine. Not the best hit rate in the world, but we can try to give this to Dedu. Byleth can't actually counterattack, so I think if Felix can reach... yeah, another thing to notice is that Cyril and Felix are both in the archer class, so they actually have default 3 range when holding a bow, which is going to be super good. They can actually counterattack archers now. Not to mention that they can actually shoot through these walls and attack these enemies over here, so that's going to be very useful. So Annette's going to take some damage, but it's not too bad. I guess I could probably physic. No one really took that much damage on this turn, so... I think I want to give most of these kills to Byleth if possible. I could use the Sword of the Creator or the Armor Slayer, but, you know, I might just use a Wrath Strike. I think we'll... Because he doesn't have Hunter's Volley like Shamir, a little bit less useful. I could take this guy out. I kind of want to do it from here just because of the fact that I get the extra experience from Byleth instead of using Point Blank Volley. Annette did pick up the heal skill, or spell, I guess, during the last chapter. So now she has a little bit more utility than just rallying. And Felix could actually take this guy out if he gets a little bit lucky. However, that is going to cause... Oh yeah, that's fine. There's no avoid tile here, so... He's going to get attacked by this guy, but he'll probably double him back and just kill him. So I think this is fine play. We did get lucky and get the kill there, so that's nice.
Stronger, huh?
Really good level up. Dedu can just rush forward. And Shamir as well. Now we've got Catherine over here. So Catherine can't counterattack these guys at 3 range.
I'll crush them all.
There's no avoid tiles or anything. I'm going to equip her with a bow just in case this guy decides to attack at 2 range. 53% hit rate seems like he's going to attack at 3 range, but we'll see.
I'll give it my
And obviously we just want to leave Ash out of range. Oh, interesting. I just had some lag there. Hopefully that wasn't visible in the recording, but if it is, it seems to have cleared now. I don't know what that was all about. It does look like the archer went at 3 range, and I did give Catherine a steel bow plus here, although it completely looks like it's overkill. But I checked before the map, and she is able to double these guys with the steel bow, so... we're gonna send the door key to the convoy because we do have Ash with us who can, with his personal ability, open all these doors that are going to be in our way, so this is completely fine. So Felix can just end that guy, and now... The problem with running into this range here is, of course, that these both have gambits with a relatively high 60 in charm. Now on Dedu, that's going to be a very high hit rate. Looks like our best bets are Shamir and Byleth. We already knew Byleth would be the best bet. Let's check what they have here. It's Onslaught. Alright. I think I'm fine with putting Byleth right here. In case they decide to attack, I'm going to equip the Armor Slayer, but it does look like they're going to go with Onslaught. I'm sure there's some way to make them attack rather than using a Gambit, but 20% hit rate is not bad. I don't think I'm even going to risk putting somebody else in here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. Again, we don't want anyone standing behind Byleth just in case the chance that it does hit. And obviously it misses. I mean, there was the chance, but... Alright, does anyone have Assault Troop over here? Because that is looking... that's looking like an Assault Troop. I believe Catherine has my Assault Troop, though, so... Shamir has Fusillade. So I can hit 3 of them. I think I might just wall up, kill these 2 Armored Knights, and should be okay. Catherine's side is a little bit easier, so we'll go deal with this first. Alright. Annette could do pretty good damage to these guys. And Byleth should be able to just kill one. She does get hit, but that's not too big of a deal. And our Byleth is level 15 already.
We must all do our part.
Strength, speed, and charm. Not the worst level up in the world. I have the Helm Splitter combat art, but I didn't decide to equip it. I don't think it's super necessary here. Annette only has 7 charm, so even though she has the Poison Tactic Gambit, I don't think this is going to be great. I wonder if Shamir can one-shot an Armored Knight. No, but she's close, and that'll set up a kill for Annette. Or she could just crit, because she's amazing. I think what we could do is kill this guy off, and then put Dedu and Cyril in here. Should be pretty good. He's standing on an avoid tile, isn't he? No, he's not. It's just bad. It's just bad accuracy because I was attacking from 3 range. That's just Dedu telling me about the avoid tiles.
Feel like I grew up a little.
Ooh, okay, there we go, Cyril. A little better. We're gonna need the door keys here, but I have Byleth on this side, so it's fine to send this to the convoy. I could put Felix over here. I would just need to heal him first, which I could do so with Mercedes.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I can use Heavy Draw from here too. The accuracy is awful though. Curve Shot accuracy is pretty bad too because, again, he's on an avoid tile. But we do hit it. Got a little bit lucky with those 2 hits, but that's completely fine. And I might as well just heal up.
Well done.
As you can see, Annette's getting super close to level 5, so...
Too easy.
Alright. Now, again, similar to the bushes, the avoid tiles don't... Actually, I don't know. No, yeah, it looks like they don't. He's on an avoid tile. The avoid tiles don't do anything for magic users. Now, unfortunately, Annette doesn't actually have enough magic to kill here. But Cyril has the accuracy ring, so... yeah, that's pretty good. I believe I put a bunch of door keys and chest keys on Mercedes.
Sorry.
as you can buy them before this map, so... I have had problems on this map before where I've sent Byleth down this side, and then I would accidentally, or just like kind of not thinking, I would throw the keys that I get all along the way into the convoy, and I couldn't actually get them. And then I was unable to get through the doors that I needed to, and I couldn't complete the map in time, so I had to restart. So don't be dumb like Philly, and make sure you bring a few extra door keys, or at least if you're gonna kill the guys and get the door keys, don't send them to the convoy. So looks like I have to put Catherine through the warp tile here. Oh, I can actually attack. Perfect. Now I don't have to waste any more time by not sending Ash through the warp. And I've moved everyone over here, so my turn is over. Alright, so again, Mercedes has the door key. I'm just going to give that to Felix. Felix is hoarding vulneraries over here, so... And again, this guy has a gambit, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Unless I can one-shot him... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! I didn't mean to do that! I think Byleth is still safe. I think she's still safe. But I did not mean to do that. Oh, I meant to just check if she had enough power to kill him with the Sword of the Creator. And I guess she had a door key in her inventory, and yup. So let's see what I can do here. Solve the problem. As you can already see, like, Hunter's Volley is absolutely broken. She got a lot of stats there, but really, I mean, for Shamir, Dex and Speed are the only ones that mattered out of all the ones she got. If I go there, the Armored Knight is going to try and Gambit Cyril, which, in my mind, is not ideal. Can't actually get there, so this would have been a good time to actually save a door key. But I guess I'll have to wait till next turn to open that door with Ash.
Predictable.
Alright. So Cyril should be pretty reliable even though this guy is on an avoid tile. And that's because he's got the accuracy ring, not to mention the hit plus 20 skill. So, let's see if I can take this guy out with Byleth. We'll chip this guy down with a net. She's going to reach level 5, so I didn't need to actually give her the kill. Chip damage was enough experience. And I guess we'll give this to Shamir. Now, I said that I could attack these guys through the walls, and I haven't really been doing that. I wonder if Felix... He's going to get attacked by a few guys. If I go here, the archer will attack him. If I go here, I'll get attacked twice, but I'm on a plus 40 avoid tile. So I really think that's fine. And I can also take a pot shot at this guy. I guess I could physic up Byleth up here. And then just move my other units forward. So, like I said, Ash can open doors for free. Put Catherine in this range here. And that'll draw an archer. Since I'm at 3 range, that forces the archer to attack from here. And then next turn I can stand here and destroy him. But I think this archer, yeah, this archer's already trying to attack Felix, so I think that's fine. I can just go over here. That was quite a bit of damage to Felix, but I'm not worried about him.
I can...
does survive on 1 HP, but only on 1 HP because of that Poison Strike. Now, it's a good thing that I actually chose to stand where I could, because this Dark Mage could actually hit Felix and finish him off. I'm wondering if Felix is going to be able to survive a hit from this Dark Mage. Because if so, I can put him kind of maybe on this avoid tile. He's got 21 attack with only 14 AS, so that's completely fine.
Stay vigilant.
Like I said, Felix is hoarding vulneraries, so might as well use one. And then we'll just charge forward with the rest of my units. If I put Byleth here, guy might try to Gambit her. I guess the AI decides to go for Gambits even with super low hit rates because of the fact that you can't retaliate, but I don't actually know. Alright, so what we want to do here is get Ash to that door and then have Catherine move in front of him so that he's completely safe. And I knew this was safe to put Felix here because, as you can see, for some reason this one doesn't move. It wouldn't have been safe to put Felix there otherwise, because I knew that he was going to one around him.
Can't take much more. Oh, thanks.
Now... Oh, another thing with this map is that the objective is actually defeat Death Knight or rout all other enemies. So, if you can't actually take out the Death Knight, they give you another out to this map by killing every other enemy on the map that's not the Death Knight. So what I like to do is just leave this guy alive. Oops, sorry. And then that way I could still clear out the enemies in the Death Knight's room if I need to. And without accidentally finishing the map. So what we'll do here is Hunter's Volley. You can already see that Shamir's main use right now, and any sniper's main use, is just Hunter's Volley. So I'm going to be burning through a ton of weapon uses and just bows in general because of the fact that I'm always using combat arts. Oops. So the Rally from Annette actually allows Cyril to one-round this guy with the training bow. And yeah, this map is pretty much done except for Catherine just finishing off her side. So as soon as you open this door, some reinforcements are going to spawn. 2 Cavaliers and an Archer. Okay, this Archer cannot one-round Ash, luckily enough. Because Ash has 6 AS and the Archer has 9. Which is really good. So what I'm going to do is stand on this this beautifully placed defense tile. Maybe even this one. This one, the Archer goes for Ash. But you know what? I think Catherine can easily take all this damage. 25 attack, 27 attack. She has 23 protection. She is absolutely fine.
What is this?
So yeah, no problems here. Catherine just gonna body these guys. Oh, she missed one. Quite unfortunate. Now, what are we gonna do here? He has 8 AS, so he also won't one-shot Ash. Or one-round Ash. Will he one-shot him, though? No, he will not. So, as long as I kill one of these enemies, I'll take this guy out. Catherine already up to level 16. And that was a pretty good level up. Yeah, he does 20 damage, but Ash has 23 HP, so he's fine. And yeah, I guess the rest of this map is just about moving forward. We've got to collect these treasure chests. there's a couple very good treasures on this map.
That helps.
I believe one of the treasures on this map is 11 sword, and the other one actually is a movement ring or a march ring. So it gives +1 movement to whatever unit has it equipped. Very good. Now, obviously, I could kill this priest that's in here, but I'm just going to leave him be for the time being. Two damage. Pathetic showing. Alright, so Catherine will come in here and get rid of this guy. Ash can flip this switch. Now, I believe the two that we want to go to are these two panels. I believe this one goes up here, and this one goes down here towards this. I just realized I need Byleth over here, because I don't think I have any more keys, and it's going to take a little while otherwise. Cyril could just attack this guy from range. Is Annette in range to rally him? She is not. Alright, well. We'll just leave him alive. Even if you attack him, he's not going to move. Doesn't make any sense at all. I feel like in real life, if somebody were to, like, punch you or something, or attack you with a weapon, you would either run towards them to fight them, or run away from them. You wouldn't just stand there and be like, yep, I'm here, just keep coming at me, bro. Alright, so I believe this should warp me into the room with Catherine and Cyril, as it does. So like I said, I think I want Catherine and Byleth in this one, and Ash in this one. Let me just quickly check that. Yeah, that's correct. So, yeah, this will take Ash down here, and he can grab this treasure chest. Whereas, I could probably just do this with Byleth. But we'll see. I guess I'm going to give this kill to Cyril. He's level 14. Shamir's only level 12, but like I said, she's much more powerful than Cyril right now. Just due to the fact that she has the Hunter's Volley ability. Not to mention Bowfair. Although I guess Cyril has Death Blow and she does not, so. This mage has 15 AS. Can draw him in with Shamir. I could have rallied, and that actually would have let her double, but oh well. Mistakes were made, that's fine.
Well, thanks.
I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to have Felix and Mercedes catch up, but that's fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have Shamir kill this guy. Looks like we need to use the steel bow to do it. And then I can have Cyril come over here. Deal with the priest. I'm going to trade a door key over to Felix. I guess I could heal for experience. Alright, so probably next turn we can go ahead and open up the Death Knight's door. But that's really going to depend. It might take one more turn just so that I can get the treasures first. Yeah, I can't actually reach the treasure with Ash, so I'm going to have to wait probably one turn. So I don't want to stand in this guy's range right now. Just because he's going to gambit. I don't want that. I want to be able to attack him with the armor, or I guess with the steel sword, on my next turn. He probably would miss the gambit on Byleth, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Appreciate it.
Sylvain level 5, I could probably promote him to a monk just so he gets more heals. Because that's pretty much his main purpose at this point. Unnecessary crits. I guess this doesn't matter. We can start getting this chest, which I believe has 11 sword in it. And yeah, so next turn I'm going to open this door. So I think the plan is going to be to open the door with Felix. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give Shamir the accuracy ring. You'll see why in a second. What I might do is open the door with Sylvain because he's not going to be useful for attacking. I thought I gave a door key over here. Maybe I didn't. This is what I meant to do. Alright, so now I could give the door key over to Sylvain. And we'll see if this is going to work out. Alright, so what I can do here... I've got a chest key on me, actually. Just make sure I don't have the creative sword equipped. Doesn't matter. So like I said, March Ring. This is incredibly important, and I would highly recommend that when doing this chapter, you always try to get this chest if possible. Levin Sword, maybe not so much, but definitely a good idea. So, yeah, now we're going to take on the Death Knight. He's on Wardwood, which completely does not matter. Just got to make sure I have the movement to get to him. And we do. I do believe I still have one stride left on Mercedes, so I could actually use that if I needed it. Well. Yep, so this was my plan for the Death Knight. Yeah, so Shamir doesn't actually have a crest. So she's going to take 10 damage from this, but it completely doesn't matter. As you can see, she has a 100% hit rate to just one-shot the Death Knight. With, obviously, a little bit of help from her rally from Annette. But, yeah, this is how I choose to deal with the Death Knight on this chapter. You can use other strategies. You could use Vengeance, like I did with Dedu in the previous time we fought the Death Knight. You could recruit Lysithia. She could easily one-shot this guy with Dark Spikes. If you're playing Black Eagles... You could do the same thing with Hubert and Dark Spikes, but yeah. This is what I'm going to go with. I just find that so funny that she could just cleanly one-shot the guy. Oh, what a terrible level up, but you know what, Shamir, I'll forgive you. And grab that Dark Seal, and I will see you guys in the next chapter. Peace out.